I think, and I'd love your view of this. I think of all the amazing things I've seen in the last 3.5 weeks, maybe the most amazing is the emergence of Steve Witkoff, who I will say I know personally and like enormously, but who was a real estate guy, okay? All of a sudden, Trump appoints him an envoy sort of over and above the massive stable of diplomats we have, professional diplomats at the State Department, to go do, effect a ceasefire here in this region, and then sends him over to Russia, and he winds up meeting with Putin, apparently for several hours. And then all this stuff happens. You've been around diplomats your entire life. You've functioned as a diplomat. What do you think of that?
Look, he did the single coolest thing since this administration started, I have to say, which was Trump made this ceasefire. There's no question about it. Biden would never. I mean, he didn't make the ceasefire because we don't know where Biden was mentally anyway. But his team was completely incompetent. Horrible. I'm sorry to say it. It's very terrible.
Well, a lot of the rest of us did notice that.
Yes, it wasn't a completely it wasn't a completely closely held secret, let's say. So Trump said, we got to have a ceasefire before my inauguration. And he sent Witkoff. And Witkoff said to Netanyahu, I'm coming to meet you tomorrow. And Netanyahu said, no, tomorrow is Saturday. I can't meet you tomorrow. And Witkoff said, I'll be in your office tomorrow at 1. And told him, I don't care anything. I'm there. We're going to have a discussion. And out of that meeting came the ceasefire. Now, the ceasefire looks maybe like it will hold this weekend. Believe me, in Israel, they want war everywhere for a lot of reasons. But the president's job, from my point of view of American interest and the world interest and this region's interest, everybody's interest, no more war. Stop this now. So if Witkoff can keep that track record, that would be the heroic success.
Well, what does it tell you that Steve Witkoff, who I will say, again, I'm biased because I really like him, he's got a great personality, super energetic, very straightforward, believable, but zero training in any of this, like none. He's a real estate guy. And he pulls this off? Like, what does that tell you about our professional diplomatic corps?
I'll tell you one thing it tells you. Trump can make peace if he wants to make peace. I mean, he needs a capable guy that can go and read the Riot Act and say this is no joke and we're going to have it. And that is basically what good diplomacy is. And again, in the U.S. system, of course, we've got the deep state who tell presidents what to do. We've got lobbies. We've got all sorts of things. But a president's true job is to lead. And if you don't have a president compos mentis, like I think we didn't have in the United States, you get war breaking out everywhere like we had in the last 2 years. Or if you have a president that is poorly directed or poorly, really doesn't get it. And Clinton was an inconsequential president, in my opinion, because he is so easily swayed. He just made so many lousy decisions. George Bush Jr. listened to Cheney, who was really a nonstop warmonger, and so on. If a president gets the idea, I want peace because this war is really destructive of everything else I'm trying to do, then you can have peace, actually. It's possible.
So in September, we went across the country, coast to coast, 17 different cities on a nationwide live tour, and it was amazing. And we brought the entire staff with us, like we always do, because we've all worked together for so long and enjoy traveling together. And one of our producers is a documentary filmmaker. And so he decided to make a documentary film about our trip, a full month across America with some of the most interesting people around. different people joined us every single night. Bongino and Russell Brand and Bobby Kennedy and J.D. Vance and Donald Trump, et cetera, et cetera. We had the best time, and the fruit of that is a documentary called On the Road, the Tucker Carlson Live Tour, which is available right now on TCN. On the Road, Tucker Carlson Live Tour. It is hilarious. You will like it.
No one is going to attack the United States. So peace depends on us. No one is attacking us. China is not about to invade the United States. Russia's not going to attack the United States. Mexico and Canada are not going to attack the United States. Panama's not going to attack the United States. Greenland's not going to attack the United States. Whoa. I'm sorry to make, I don't want to go the whole list, but I'm just confident about this. So if the president wants peace, he'll get it. If he gets peace, believe me, he'll get all the other things that he wants, like low inflation, being able to pass the budget that he wants, getting his tax policies that he wants. But if there's war, he ain't gonna get any of it. That's the basic point. And, you know, I voted Democratic in 2020. I voted for Biden. And Biden, I've had a lot of experience with governments over the last 45 years, so I watch them, and I think I understand a lot of them. And Biden, in the first days, said stupid things about foreign policy. The world is divided between this and blah, blah, blah. And you say, oh my God, what is, the guy doesn't get it. And in fact, he didn't get it at all. And I told many Democratic leaders when they still talk to me, now they don't talk to me and I don't talk to them, you're going to do something completely, almost impossible in American politics, which is you're going to lose on the basis of foreign policy, because Americans don't vote on foreign policy.
No.
And I said, your foreign policy is so bad, this is going to bring you down. And in fact, the Democrats lost their heads in this, and they were so intent on defeating Trump that no matter what Biden said, well, we have to back him up 100%, as he led them off to war and complicity in the war here and the Ukraine war and tensions with China and all the rest. And they created a milieu of so much unhappiness in the United States, anxiety, higher inflation, big budget deficits, that the public said, no, we don't like this. So they did really the impossible.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. We hope you'll subscribe to it. And by the way, you can hit the little bell on there and get notifications every time we produce a video. We hope you'll do that also.